distractions chipping away at you, especially the archers. There's so many of them here. As for the boss, set up both circle spells, make sure tree rings and Adric Scepter are freshly applied so that they don't run out mid-combat. Consecrate dead some mobs if you need to before starting the encounter and start swinging. Keep pressuring the boss, try and bait him into a corner, use recuperate to get bursts of stamina and health back if you have spell twine, and just keep light attacking to replenish your health if need be. And this right here is why we chose Breton to start with. The 60% magic res and spell absorption is just coming in clutch. Keep on swinging, keep on healing, and the only thing that really is annoying is his dodge, so like I said, try and get him into a corner if you can. It can be tricky depending on what the AI does. Don't let him get range on you and maintain your stamina and you'll win the fight. But there you have it, at level 9 defeating a level 40 Bleak Falls Barrow Dragon Priest. And with that kill, we progress to level 10. Our next milestone is level 25, as the Expert spell perk is level gated by this. You won't be able to get skills to 75 until then, so it's time to start boosting up one-handed and a little bit into enchanting while also dipping into our other main skills, because they do still scale some of our abilities, like Spell Twine's heal is scaled by Alteration skill level. Speaking of which, we're going to go and get our Adept Alteration perk now, and if you didn't buy Spell Twine from Tolfdir, you'll take this along with Open Adept Locks. Open Adept Locked is important for the next steps that we're going to do in our gearing process, so make sure you pick up this. If you already have Spell Twine, Bounce on Self is quite good. Take whatever you want as we step into our level 25 grind. It's time to get our mid to end game gear. Yes, at level 10. We'll scour the land for the pieces of the Divine Crusader heavy armor and weaponry. Some of the pieces are tied to existing quests, and some are quite easy to just obtain. In hindsight, I didn't get the mace first, and I regret it, so I'm going to show you how to get that first. Head to Winterhold and head to this location on the beach here, and you want to go down this path and round, because the other side has a ship with some giants that you don't want to mess with. Keep to this bit of the wall here, and head up. There'll be 2 Thalmor. Kill the Falmer and look for the flag. The shield and the mace is what we're here for, but the armor is a light armor set, so give that to a follow if you have one. We're going to go and get the gloves next. They're in the arse end of Riften at Stendarr's beacon. Kill the 2 Thalmor, and in the tower here there will be an altar. Took me a minute, so here's a better look of what they look like here. Head to Riften next, don't be a mug, and just climb through here instead of paying, because we won't be able to pass the speech check. We're here to go and pick up Inigo, good old friend of mine. We need him for his lockpicking skills for this particular section, and then we'll let him go afterward. Pick up the key, go to his cell, have a quick word with him, and then give him some lockpicks for our next section. We're going to head over to Markarth, specifically the Temple of Dibella. Now they won't let you in here, and we need to get into this door, and it's an expert lock. We can't open expert locks, but Inigo can. So we're going to ask him to do so, and then run straight down. Whatever you do, don't start a fight down here, just do what they say, as we need the quest. Otherwise, not only will your deity forsake you, but you won't be able to get the helmet legitly here. Caution here, the quest is absolutely littered with tons of Forsworn. I had no issues at our current level clearing it. Just do everything that I've taught you already. Once you've got the girl, head back to hand in the reward, get a nice blessing from Dibella. Annoyingly, the room is locked again, and you'll need Inigo to unlock it. Head back down to the downstairs area, and in this back room here is the helmet. The next bit is quite tricky because you've got a big fight on your hands. It's for the chest armor. Now this is at Northwatch Keep, which is here on the map, right at the top, quite close to where the vampire castle is. When you're outside the fort, I do recommend just putting a base camp down and then breaking the camp. This sets a spawn point, and once you slog your way through the entire fort, you'll see this guy here, summon some Atronachs. He can be quite tricky, just try and not get staggered. Make sure your recuperate heal is just doing the work, and try and clear him as quick as you can. Once he's out of the way, he should drop a key, but it doesn't seem to work on the actual door for the chest. But once it's done, you can use Open Adept Lock to get this open, and voila, you have your chest armor. The boots are from the Gildergleam questline. Go see Danica as she stood by the tree, ask her about the tree and trigger the quest. Follow the quest through and make sure you take this chap with you along the way so you can avoid a nasty fight with springards and just take the boots at the base of the tree. Just a disclaimer, I did custom patch a replacer for the armor set, so this is what my Crusader armor looks like now. I know many of you might have asked this, but it does require custom patching, and I don't recommend modifying a 3,500 plus mod list unless you really know how to, and of course that does void support from the mod list author Biggie. But we take this armor set because of a couple of things: paralysis and disease immunity, and 32% restoration cost reduction. It's just insane, and the weapon's phenomenal as well. Last bit of prep is to go to Boulderfall Cave. Here,
Vigil of Stendarr, Joe, no.
We now have a way of instantly generating all of the resources without you still want to use that, but this is 200 of any main stat actually you choose, which in our case would be Magicka. To get this, however, we need to slog our way through 2 massive dungeons with several bosses, and it's a 2-part quest given to us by Septimus. Once you've picked it up, head over to the first dungeon, which is a Dwemer ruin, which we'll be slogging it out with centurions and spiders. You'll notice that they do pack a punch, but it's...
Should have run while you... Like the bite of a flea. I will destroy you. Right now. Just let me catch my breath. I'm sorry for what the tower did, but we're not them. We're getting the hang of this.
It's a pity how the Dwemer's greed turned the farmer from a regal race into bestial abominations.
Not so tough now, are
Are
you?
you okay? I'll fix you right up, promise.
Our footsteps will echo in every chamber and tunnel.
Vulgar, cruel race. Can't say I blame them, though.
Some scholars say these Falmer were once... beings. Can you believe that? A regal Falmer.
Falmer are one with the shadows that darken this place.
This
Be on your
province
guard.
is losing its
Is
grip.
it morning or evening?
Bandits become more brazen every day.
How long have you been here? I'm so confused. I need the sun.
We're one of the same kind, you and... If that is what you wish. Let's go. These caverns provide many corners to hide in. We may use this.
Here we go again. I'll admit it's beautiful here, but I can't imagine living in constant darkness, day and night. Being unable
I
to
pity
see
the
the
fawn.
sky makes me feel
Without their
trapped.
eyes, they can no longer witness any beauty or art. I wonder if the Falmer were able to appreciate beauty before their kind was destroyed.
Sworn I saw it everywhere. What if Ife's name are the eating down here?
And what might you need? Of course. Teach them to fear us.
Bit by bit, we bring honor.
I am waiting for a good death. Yes. Malakat, as you can see, it has not yet arrived. Perhaps. Are you sure about this? We shall see.
And what might you need, Of course. Lead on, then.
Hi. Scrap weighs more than dragon bones, so don't expect me to carry too much. Are we moving on then?
Let's get going. What do you need to take? Lead on.
I'm sure we can make great art of our enemies.
Something's
Not bad. So that's a win in my book. You?
I'll be fine in a minute.
They seem to think that means I don't find them interesting. It's just so hard to not become distracted by a new stimulus, whether it's in the physical world or the internal one.
You've done well.
You've done well.
Dwemer metal is impossibly resilient. Just think of how long all of this has existed, untended, and it's still functioning.
These ruins and the mechanical inhabitants are all that remain of the Dwemer.
Far from it. I know everything that I've done. It's a matter of...
And what might you need? Of course. Lead on then.
other cities in the area. Whoever stole it from a vampire clan. Only one of us sounds out of breath.
And what might you need? Of course.
Here I am. Okay. Okay.
We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take? Let's go.
under attack. Stay still, and I'll give you a shave. Shade.
Will do.
coldest of nights, and the steam rising from my breath, I see the many faces of the dead.
Time to die.
Vigil of Stendarr show no mercy. Kill him!
I'll admit it's beautiful here, but I can't imagine living in constant darkness, day and night. Being unable to see the sky makes me feel frightened.
Hello. Alright. Let Ori know we're done, okay?
That's what I want.
Victory. For now. Come on, let's see what you're doing.
Time to die.
You'll be skeeter doing in a moment.
So majestic.
It's nothing that we can't handle. As for our next level up, we're going to hit more resto, alteration, heavy armor. We're going for Augma Infinium. This is a book that grants 7 skill points and 200 of any main stat attribute we choose, which in our case will be Magicka. To get this, however, we need to slog our way through 2 massive dungeons with several bosses, and it's a 2-part quest given to us by Septimus. Once you've picked it up, head over to the first dungeon, which is a Dwemer Ruin, which will be slogging it out with Centurions and Spiders. You'll notice that they do pack a punch, but it's nothing that we can't handle. As for our next level up, we're going to hit more resto, alteration, heavy armor, and we're going to get our one-handed to 50. Now we can get armed spell casting, which is going to reduce our spell cost and give us more poise damage. Do you remember me telling you to take Featherfall? Yeah, well, this is why. Get ready to start swinging, because there's going to be a complete army of Falmer for you to fight here, but we're going to get a level just from this encounter alone. If your heal over time from Recuperate isn't enough, make sure that you fall back on fast healing as well, and just keep slogging it out. This level up, we're going to try and round out Alteration with Restoration and Heavy Armor, and of course we'll dump stat into Magicka, and then we're going to pick up Powerful Strike in the one-handed tree. Time to slog it out with the boss, which I'm sure will send you flying a fair few times. Just keep your heals up and dodge when you can. Eventually you will take him down, which then opens up the next area, which is a second dungeon. If you can call it a dungeon, it's more like the Underdark from D&D, and that is Blackreach. Get ready to have your butt firmly clenched as you immediately step into a Dwemer ambush with at least 6 Centurions and several spiders, which lands us a very nice tasty level up, which we're going to push up our one-handed and enchanting, and then dump stat into Magicka. And it's now time to finally remove the power attack penalty with the combat training heavy armor perk. Now it's time to introduce your bonk stick to this Falmer's entire family tree as you make raspberry jam while laughing off all the poison these buggers are throwing at you. It's worth noting that if you weren't wearing the Crusader armor, you'd be constantly paralyzed by Falmer attacks by now. Unlucky for them, we've come prepared. Sadly, there is something I did forget to prepare for, and that was the Enchanted Sphere. You need shock in order to be able to stop the regen on this thing, and we don't have a shock mace right now. But you can bait it to open the door for you, and then just heal and
Hello guys, I'm back. I have deleted the 2 saves before restarting.
I could have sworn I saw a deer earlier. A deer? Deer? What did Earface name are they eating down here?
Not my proudest work yet, but it'll do.
Blackreach alive!
I thought it was
do?
Something's not right.
We do this for the good of Skyrim and her people. Never forget that.
My thanks. I feel better. Skyrim belongs to the Nords.
You can't defeat me!
Come on, show me what you've got.
Let's get this over with already.
It's time to pay for your crime. Victory. For now.
It feels unfair to attack someone who can't see me. It feels unfair to attack someone who can't see me.
is remarkable that so many of these ancient Roman creations still
Is it
function.
morning or evening? How long have we been here? I'm so confused. I need the sun.
You're always talking to me. Scrap weighs more than dragon bones, so don't expect me to carry too much. Hopefully I can latch back onto my train of thought from before.
We're one of the same kind, of course. They will know what we can do. Careful not to torch any... Of course. Let's go.
I'll admit it's beautiful here, but I can't imagine.
We do this for the good of Skyrim and her...
We are.
May the gods keep
The
you.
Tower of Mazark.
being unable to see the sky.
This
Of
is
course.
where Septimus said to look for the Elder Scroll, right?
Very good. Let's see what you have here. Eyes open.
Like this is where Dwemer scholars spent their days. This academic atmosphere, and the presence of an Elder Scroll. It sounds amazing.
May the gods keep you. Until next time. Need something? Of course. Until next time. Need something? Of course.
I'm not great at keeping up on current events. I just feel that other things are more important. Uncovering the secrets of Aetherius, for example.
Need something? Of course. All right then. Good to have you by my side, friend. I can always count on you, can't I? The bonds of sweat are stronger than those of blood.
Yes, Sirrah? Of course. Teach them to fear us.
At your service. Gotcha.
Hi. How are you?
And what might you need, hmm?
Oh, it's definitely going to
Of course. Let's go.
I'm a big hoarder.
At your
I can't
service.
leave anything.
Gotcha.
Now anybody knows the puzzle? I don't know this, but I'm doing this first time. I have played Skyrim so many times, but this quest I'm doing first time. I've never done this quest before. What to do now?
Translating Gilneris often relies on comparing it to Aldmeris. Their society separated from the Aldmer early on, though, so it's hardly very precise. Never get into history unless it involves some sort of interesting technology or mystery.
There are scholars in Cyrodiil who have dedicated their lives to solving the mystery of the Dwemer's disappearance.
This place Falzardundine, or the Blackest Regions. Thus, Blackreach.
I will search it on Google. I don't have time.
The Dwemer used tonal forces for their buildings, but also for manipulating weak minds. Good thing for you they aren't around anymore. Kidding!
Okay.
Imagine living here, under the blue glow of giant fungi and a strange, fake sun. Actually, what is that orange sphere over the city anyway? The Dwemers spent a great amount of effort researching the Elnafe. I imagine they were interested in what power those ocato left behind. The city in the center of Blackreach. It's called the Silent City. I'm certain it was less eerie a name back when the Dwemer were still around. Dwemer thought worship of the Daedra ridiculous. Some of their runes in High Rock have temples, though. What were they worshipping? Oh, Nishuanzel wasn't my first choice of Dwemer runes to see in Skyrim. I first tried exploring another one, closer to the Hammerfell border.
Yeah.
You know, Nishuanzel wasn't my first choice of Dwemer runes.
What can
to
I
see
do
in
for you,
Skyrim.
friend?
I first tried exploring another one.
Of course.
Closer to the Hammerfell border.
I'll take my leave then.
Hey, do you like riddles?
Don't get...
It crashed.
Then, press the second button until the third active transmundane. Solving a puzzle is required to move on. First, activate the lexicon receptacle. Then, press the second button until the third button is unlocked. Now, press the third button until the last button is unlocked. Finally, activate the last button, and the Elder Scroll will be revealed. And that's it. Collect the cube and scroll to finish the puzzle. Solving a puzzle is required to move on. First, activate the lexicon receptacle. Then, press the second button until the third button is unlocked. Now, press the third button until the last button is unlocked. Finally, activate the last button, and the Elder Scroll will be revealed. And that's it. Collect the cube and scroll to finish the puzzle.
Sworn I saw a deer earlier. A deer? Here?
What? That... it?
Deerface name are they eating down here?
Yes, Sarah? Of course. Let's go.
I'll admit it's beautiful here, but I can't imagine living in constant darkness, day and night. Being unable to see the sky makes me feel trapped.
It is remarkable that so many of these ancient Roman creations still function.
What time is it? Is it morning or evening? How long have we been here?
Finally, I got it.
I'm so confused. I need the sun.
I have played Skyrim since 2011, but this is the first time I'm doing this quest. Wow.
May the gods keep you. Of course. Eyes open.
I once heard a story of a man who ate a soul gem and gained knowledge of intricate machine workings. Unrelated, how do you think soul gems taste?
And what might you need? Let's go.
Now what is happening? What is this? Oh.
On the coldest of nights, the steam rising from my breath, I see the many faces of the dead.
Okay guys, I will play tomorrow. Thanks for coming.